the regular. My girl and the regular girl.
Did y'all see Married to Medicine? I did. And this episode was just like it was okay. They going to Savannah. We going to Savannah, y'all. Okay. They go into Savannah and they meet up at Jackie's house. Jackie cooked breakfast now. Okay. She don't cook much, and she says she really don't have a need for a kitchen, but she whipped up some breakfast, or did her husband whip up some breakfast? We don't know, but I guess, she know how to cook a little something, something. So anyway, all the girls meet there. They point no one out of being late. Usually in the crew, I think, of course, Quad was the one to come latest, but they didn't, highlight that or whatever. So also who's coming on the trip is, what's that lady's name? Buffy. Buffy is also coming on the trip. So they get on this bus for like 4 hours, and they have to sit on the bus and talk about whatever. And Toya, she says that she's happy that she's purchasing the house, and Dr. Headley like, what's so significant about that? I got a house, it ain't worth but 50,000, I'm like, wow, Heavily, you my girl, you just be calling out any and everybody on everything, you know what I'm saying? But let her have her moment. Her and her husband, they have gone through so much, from being, not financially educated to doing a smart thing, doing something that will benefit them by getting their house built. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, before I leave it out, before the trip, they showed Heavenly and Dr. Oh God, I can't think of his name right now. Heavenly and her husband. He comes up the steps, and the daughter was talking to mom, and they tell her she needs to, go downstairs, and and the husband was like, well, I heard about this sipping paint, and I don't appreciate no one touching my wife, and I just feel like you guys be doing all these different things, and we don't do anything. Oh no, Daddy, you don't have to worry about that. I didn't want that man on me. I didn't want him touching me. And, I didn't like it myself. I thought it was pretty disrespectful too. I would never do nothing to disrespect you, Daddy. And I thought that was wrong. And the men, they really wasn't even packing. And I just, I was just doing my thing. I was just painting, and she shouldn't have done nothing like that. And you're telling me I should have just left? He was like, well, Dr. Damon, well, if it were me, I would have just left. Well, I was wanting to support my friend. I just didn't know they were going to be doing all of that, Dr. Damon, Daddy. You don't do nothing but come home, and we don't have a chance to talk, and we just have sex, and, you go to sleep. So anyway, that was something, she was like, you don't even have on your uniform, Daddy. You have on your regular clothes. No, because Damon finna let you know. Damon done went downstairs, took a shower and everything. He finna come tell your ass off. You feel me? And don't worry, they're going to have a men's day. Don't you worry. So anyway, let's go back onto the bus. So, was something else said on the bus? I don't know. Maybe somebody went to sleep, and they were doing all kind of little stuff. So anyway, we get to Savannah, and it's a nice little house, nice big size house, and everyone has their rooms and everything. And they go out to dinner. They have to dress in all white. For them to look so pretty and for them to act so ignorant, it really don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? So here come Dr. Jackie again with her, we want to bring the friends together. They show clips from the past, from season 1, 2, and on up to now, how these girls should have a girl code. Well, hell, they done broke every girl code all the time, so I don't even know if they should have a girl code. I don't even know if they should have a girl code, because every code they have, they seem to break it, so whatever. So anyway, Um, Jackie gives them scrolls this time for them to write down one code that they can put into a scroll of codes. So each one goes down and write on the list or whatever. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that, but I do know that Quad said too much. Quad is like, look, my business is my business. Unless I tell you my business, you should therefore shall not ask me any questions about my business. And what does Toya do? Ask her. And I'm thinking, like, for real, like, they are a group. Y'all are a group of people. They are friends. You did come on the TV show. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? Is the divorce final? Well, Quad, to answer, Toya, to answer your question pertaining to my business, and I don't want to share unless I just have to, unless in my contract I am obligated to share. But to answer your question, yes, the divorce is going to be finalized and everything is A-okay. So he was like, okay, cool, that was it, question. I should not be able to ask you any old questions. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so after that, Mariah, Mariah question, oh my God. Toya is really, really, really vouching for her, and it would be real sad if it came out to be true that Mariah did do drugs, and Quad ain't backing down. Quad said, I saw what I saw, and what I saw is what I saw. I saw Mariah snort, and I know what I saw. You know what I'm saying? So Quad ain't letting up, because my thing is, Quad is like, look, you sat up here and said that I slept with your brother-in-law. And then, I believe Heavenly got a good case too, because I think she was the one who was saying that Heavenly, first it was Damon, and she said she had receipts. Mariah said she had receipts on Damon cheating on Dr. Heavenly. But who also brought up that alcohol issue that she had? I can't remember who brought it up, but I think Mariah did. So basically, Mariah, they at the dinner, they kind of solved the issue, but while on the bus, it got bigger than it should have. They even showed Mariah going to get a drug test, a hair drug test. But I didn't think that cocaine stayed in your system that long. From what I was researching, I don't think it stays in your system as long as I could be wrong, let me know if I'm wrong, but as long as marijuana, I don't think it stays in your system that long. So, but we're not talking about now. You might not do it now. You might do it sporadically. You might do it every now and again. So that drug test shit don't even mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? But the way you got so defensive, saying that these girls, she on the bus, Mariah crying, these girls, they just, oh my God, they threw you through the mud, and I didn't do nothing wrong, and they just don't like me, and they went way below the belt. So Mariah, let me ask you this, is it below the belt to say that your sister-in-law slept with one of your friends? Is it below the belt to say that someone's husband was cheating on them and they were not cheating on them? So what is below the belt for you? I just want to know. Because when you come with your guns a-blazing, you better believe they going to be strapped too. So don't dish it out. Don't dish it out if you can't take it. You know what I'm saying? If you know you don't do drugs and all that, fine, you don't do drugs. You don't have to be all hysterical about this. And then she called Aiden on the phone and Toya giving her hugs and stuff like that. If you don't do it, you don't do it. But guess what? All these years and all these jabs you take at people and all the shade you throw, people think they throw shade. Oh, it's nothing. I just threw a little shade. That shit counts. Because that means that that's how you really feel. Ain't nobody trying to, stun with that. So, after the dinner, they go to the door. The door was locked. They couldn't find the door key. Personally, when you add that little alcohol into it, it takes it to another level. And then Toya confronted Dr. Heavenly, like, Heavenly, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Well, you can defend Mariah, but she can't defend Quad. I'm just saying, like, can she not defend her friend as well? You ain't got shit to do with it either, but you up there defending Mariah. Y'all be on some other stuff for real. So, anyway, that's pretty much all I got for that. Buffy was just like, look, I don't know what's going on. I ain't. Oh yeah, Buffy. She had her little brief thing where she said it was hard for her to find friends and friends that she could trust because when you have money, people are talking your face and behind your back they'll call you and ask you for $50,000. And it could be true. And those are things that you have to deal with in life. That's when you do have to remove people in your life. You have to find people that you can trust and, that won't be out for you just for what you have, but to be honestly there for you and be around for you, But if you have a good if you're very spiritual or if you're religious or if you're a godly person and you really want to prosper in life, and you have to understand that there will be people in your life for a reason and a season, and sometimes those reasons have been dealt with and those seasons have passed. So it's time to conjure a new thing into your life. So just be prepared to know that something better is going to come out of the situation, and that person did not mean you any good. So with that being said, even what's her name? Contessa was like, I don't know what's going on, the new chicks. So hopefully Mariah can overcome this, and I don't know what she should do. Should she, apologize or whatever? I don't know. We're going to see the outcome. We're going to see if she can run off the show again and not come back up the show no more, since she's the executive producer. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next.
Regular, my girl, and a regular girl.